So we went to Bolivia, and I honestly didn't know what to expect. I was kind of jumping the bandwagon, to be honest, at first. I was like, this is so cool, we're going to a different country. So I went there, and I was really, really touched by what I saw, because honestly, I know you probably heard this a million times, but we go there to serve, but we end up taking so much more than we go there to give. I mean, these kids have absolutely nothing, but they love the church like it's their home, because they weren't born in the faith. They came to the faith brand new, wide-eyed like children, because they were, and they fell in love with Christ, and they fell in love with the church, and it's amazing the amount of zeal they have there. They don't go in the church without doing the sign of the cross, kissing the ground, and none of the girls there go in without having an echarpe on their head. And it's amazing the amount of passion they have. And so basically we went there and we were very, very touched by what we saw. These kids who had absolutely nothing, giving us what little they had. And I'll just share a short little personal story. I made a really strong connection with one of the girls there named Sarai. And this girl, I've seen her house. She lives in a shack. She has absolutely nothing. She lives with her father, and her mother is not there. And all she had was this little aluminum ring. It means nothing to me. It's a dollar store, right? But to her, it's her everything. She's a little girl, and it's the only thing she has. And she's like, I want you to have it, as I was leaving. And she insisted. I'm like, no, Sarah, it's the only thing you have. I don't want to take that from you. And she insisted on giving it to me. And these kids, they just kept giving us everything. That if they could take the shirts off their backs, they would have. And they would have given it to us. So what we wanted to do was, on the second last day we were there, we visited their houses. And we saw that they were 6, 7 people sleeping in this much space on the floor, and it was really, really saddening to see that. So we talked to Sayyidna, and we decided on doing fundraising to build some housing for them. And to us, it's nothing extraordinary, but to them, it would really, really help. And basically what we want to do is just give them a roof over their heads, give them some flooring, a nice bed to sleep on, maybe a communal bathroom, which is a really big upgrade for them, and some electricity. And it seems like nothing to us, but for them it would really, really change their lives. And especially because some of these kids, they walk kilometers and kilometers to get to church, because they don't have local buses, and they can't, even if there are, they can't afford the fare, and they live really, really far from the church. So this project is just building some houses closer to church for some of these families that might be kicked out the next day. They don't know if they're going to have a roof over their head for very long. So that's basically my little spiel, and if you guys could help out in any way, even if it's just by your service, that'd be great, because these kids deserve so much, and they gave us so much when they had nothing. So
some people have come to this organization or have wanted to support Bolivia because of various reasons. Some people travel to Bolivia, have heard the stories of people who went, or just find it interesting that there's a Coptic mission there and want to help out. Amba Yusuf is the bishop who's in charge of this area. There is a priest in Bolivia and a Coptic church there. It's a Spanish-speaking country. The mission there started a couple years back, and so they have service there, but they need a lot of help. They need servants, they need people, they need money, and one of our goals is to spread awareness, because many people don't know that there is a Coptic church in Bolivia, and that our Coptic church is reaching out and evangelizing to other people. And something that Lisa was mentioning to me while St. Mark's was there for maybe a 2-week period, 36 people were baptized and became Coptic Orthodox Christians through this church, which is absolutely amazing. And as you've heard from her story, there is a need for us to support them, for us to help the Coptic church there, because they're all our brothers and sisters. And so various groups have come out because they've wanted to support the mission there. So one of them is out of St. Mark's, and they've done a couple fundraisers that you may have heard of, because St. Mark's is committed to helping the housing complex there that they're starting to build around the church area for people. And the money that's being raised from today's barbecue will also go towards helping that project. There are many projects that they want to work on and that they want to develop in the area, like a daycare, a learning center, school. They need translation services.
There's pharmacy and a doctor's office. also like medication.
Oh, they do, but it takes $2,000 a month to run the clinic.
Yeah.
And so one of the things we're also looking for is regular donations for that clinic specifically, because $2,000 includes the doctor's salaries, all the equipment that they use, all the maintenance that they use, all the drugs that they use. So a lot of our donations will also go to maintaining the medical clinic there. For people in the back who couldn't hear, we were just speaking about how the Coptic Church there, they run a medical clinic that's under their leadership as well, and it costs $2,000 to support this clinic for an entire month, and that includes medication, the salaries of the doctors and everyone who works there. And so it's obviously affordable, like we should, and hopefully we can support this project. And so there's a lot of need there. We're trying to help in whatever way we can. The goal of, I guess, Friends of Bolivia, our FOB group, down the road is to establish a charitable non-profit organization here in Canada that's a branch of them, working here to raise money and raise awareness on their behalf, where we help coordinate fundraising efforts, sponsorship efforts, sending down medication, books, other things that they may need, doing their work here in Canada, as well as facilitating volunteers to go there. So if anyone is interested in Bolivia, the goal is that you would be able to approach the Friends of Bolivia team, and we can let you know who's planning on going what time of the year, if you'd like to go alone, how that works, book your flights for you, help you learn Spanish, whatever you need to do in order to go there, because if you want to experience it, then you should be able to.
We're actually holding Spanish lessons at St. Mark's Church, starting sometime in August. I'll let you know. We're actually starting Spanish lessons at St. Mark's for people who are interested in going in December, which would be around the Christmas break. That's when we went last year, and we're probably going to do it the same time this year. And the Spanish lessons don't cost anything. You probably only have to buy the books that you learn that are used for the exercise in the class. And it's a great way, if you're interested in going, to get prepared, because it's a lot easier to communicate with the kids that way, because a lot of them don't know English at all. And yeah.
Okay. So basically, if you're interested in joining, we have, which people might not have seen, it was at the info table, but we have a sign-up sheet if you're interested in getting emails, finding out when we meet. Sometimes we meet at churches, sometimes at Starbucks or restaurants or whatever, so it's all casual. We really encourage you to come out. This is our first event, so if you have ideas of future events we can do, or how we can get sponsors, or in what other capacities you have suggestions of how we can help out Bolivia in other ways, we're very open to hearing your suggestions and to having everyone join. We would love that. So I'm going to pass this along. Sign up if you're interested with your email and your information and getting this. And also, just a reminder that we have wristbands still available. They're back there at the info table. And if you haven't gotten a chance to do so, we have the donation boxes around various tables. Oh, they come in various colors. I forgot to show everyone. So you can pick your colors. These are the Bolivian colors, the green, red, and yellow. So thank you all for coming. And also we want to announce the winners of the candy game, the candy guessing. Where's Mary? Okay, so Mary's going to announce the winners.
Alright, so the action had a few sides. There were several people that won different winners. So thinking of doing